Alrighty, so we got a vinyl plank flooring job where we have angles everywhere. Stick with me here because in this quick clip, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to cut angles when you run into them on both sides of the wall. So check this out. We are in a hallway. We got vinyl plank flooring. Now we need to get this done quick so we can get our cash. And if you're the DIY person, you need to get this done quick so your partner will quit hounding you about not having this done. So first, I got this plank that's getting ready to get locked in. I'm taking a dummy plank and I'm lining it up with the wall, and I'm sliding the plank under it just to go ahead and get enough under it so I can get a nice straight cut catching that angle. So check this out. We got a utility blade, and most people already have these in your house. If you're mapping out a vinyl plank flooring job to take on as a DIY project and you don't have them, they're like $10 at all the big box joints. But check this out. We just scored it by tracing there. See that line? Oh, that's a nice line right there. Let's go ahead and snap that off. Boom. No fancy tools needed whatsoever. So we got the perfect angle in theory. So let's go ahead and test that theory here. Slide it over. Oh, yep, that's perfect. But that is not it, because we both know there's a trickier angle on the other side here that I have to get done. So let's walk through that. Here's the other half of that plank, right? So I got to cut this angle now. How do we do this? So we're bringing a full plank in the scene. I have it lined up in reverse right now, and we're going to go ahead and lob this off. So let me get you a better angle with the camera because, hey, you got to see what's going on, right? So we got that lined up like that. We're going to bring our blade into the scene, and I'm just going to mark that off right there. And like I said, it's in reverse at the moment, so when I flip it, that's going to be the cut edge along the wall. So let's go ahead and find that little notch we put in the floor. There it is. We're going to cut a straight line, and you could use a speed square. You could use another plank on top of it as a straight edge. We've done this a couple times, so we really don't like any straight edges or tape measures or anything like that. We like to hack our way to the finish line. So we're going to score that a few times there. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and snap that off. Boom. All right. So we got our first cut, and basically what we did was we marked off the furthest point of that angle and then just squared it off. Now we got to catch the actual angle. So we can go ahead and drop that in. Everything's going to fit nicely, and you're going to go ahead and knock the rest of your job out. So we got that dummy plank lined up with the wall there. We're going to slide the plank so that our one cut is at the edge. See that right there? All right, don't worry. I'm going to get you a better angle here. But the left side that's exposed is just under that, right? So the rest of it slides the rest of the way under. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going to score that about 5 times, right? Now, the big thing is once you mark it and cut it off on the square point, do not slide too much of that under the angle there because you'll run up short. Even though we're replacing the baseboards on this, you just want to cut what you need. You'll see it on the angle here. So check this out. We're going to lift it up and just apply a little bit of pressure where you scored it there, and boom. All right, we're in good shape. We got our plank cut exactly to what we need. Let me get you a better visual with the camera there. All right, good enough, good enough. So now we want to get it lined up. We got to go ahead and slide that under that existing plank. Get that part to lock in. Slide it down the wall there. Nice and easy. Finesse is everything in this game. Now we need to get ourselves a little bit of a tapping block to go ahead and get this to lock together, and we can continue with the rest of the hallway. So we got ourselves a tapping block. We're going to go ahead and cut this down to size so it's nice and manageable. Snap that off. Now, don't buy those crazy expensive, they're not even crazy expensive, just those tapping blocks they sell in the stores. Totally unnecessary. Just use a piece of the plank and use that for your installation. Now it's locked down, just give it a little tap tap with the hammer until it locks in. Once you get your first part locked in, work your way down all the way so everything locks into place and you're good to go. So let's slide that down there. We'll give it a couple little taps at that end and lift up on the board a little bit too. That also helps locking it in. And bam, toss that out of the scene like no big deal. Get you the camera shot and clackety clack. That's how you do them tricky cuts.